Welcome home, everyone. Welcome home. So, we are talking about affordable housing while living here in America. And the rent is too doggone high. That's what we always say. It is through the roof. I'm telling you. So, I created this community trying to prevent and reduce homelessness one person at a time. And as I always say, it starts right here with us, guys. So, as I pass this information to you, I ask that you pass the baton, you spread the love, you share the information to your family and friends who you know need affordable housing. So, today we will talk about low income housing. We will talk about new developments out there in the United States of America, what's being built, what has been built, so you can know exactly where the housing is. That is the purpose of the videos. And on Mondays, we talk about Section 8. We let you know what's out there, what's available, what vouchers are actually open, what waiting lists. Today, we'll actually mention some workforce housing as well. What is workforce housing? Well, workforce housing is quality, affordable housing for those with incomes a little bit too high for subsidized housing. So that is our middle income workers, like our police, our nurses, our teachers, our first responders, things like that. So we'll talk about that. So we don't just talk about low income here. We also talk about the moderate income families as well. We want everyone to have affordable housing. The only thing I ask, as I said before, make sure that you pass it to your homeless communities, your families and friends who you know are looking for affordable housing, because we want to know where the housing is. Where is the housing, guys? Where is it? So let me also say really quickly, while we're in the beginning of the video, Tucson, Arizona, guys, they are closing their vouchers, sadly, because they are just too full, right? So they are closing their vouchers for Section 8. I don't know how long it will stay closed, but they are just at capacity. But with that being said, though, I found some housing in Tucson. The first thing we'll talk about is senior apartments, guys. I ask you to pass it to your seniors 62 and older because they are looking for affordable housing and they are part of the community that is going homeless, I guess, faster. Statistically, is what they're saying out there. So, we don't want our seniors, our elders to be homeless, and we want them to have housing. They want to be independent for as long as possible. So over at Shasta Apartments, they will have 100 new studio units for those 62 and older. Where this is Tucson, Arizona. It will be on West Prince Road and North Fairview Avenue, guys. The income requirements will be between 40 and 60% of the area median income. All right. So let your seniors know over there to be looking out for that, be putting themselves on the list, seeing if they can apply over there at Shasta Apartments. All right, also in Tucson, Arizona, guys, we have Southside Single Family Affordable Housing. It's on the way as well in the Tucson Barrio Nepal neighborhood. All right. These will be for people with households making under $83,100 or less, guys. These will be new homes, actually. All right. So they're going to rent out about $1,278 a month. It will be 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and 2-car garages. All right. So those are on the way as well. It is the Southside Single Family Affordable Housing. All right. So moving on, guys, in Charlotte, North Carolina. All right. We have Trella Uptown Development. They had a ribbon cutting just recently, so these are ready, available to go. 353 unit grand opening, guys. This is for market rate rents. Charlotte, North Carolina. All right. So 106 of the units will be affordable units. So it's going to be mixed. mixed rates with these market rate units, and then 69 of the units are going to be supported through the project-based voucher. For the households who get Section 8, 69 of those units will be for these new builds for you if you are on Section 8. So that's a big thing. That's big. All right. Austin, Texas, guys, 6 affordable housing projects at 6 different proposed sites are coming. So they are in the plans. For you that want to move to Austin, usually when people move to Texas nowadays, they like to move to Austin. I like to get in myself. If I was moving to Texas, I probably would choose Austin for myself. I know people have been moving there within the last so many years. I usually try to get on to something new when it first starts before things start getting sometimes more expensive. But trust me, that 6 affordable housing unit projects are on the way there. So if you know someone that's willing to move to Austin, let them know that plans are in the making. All right. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for stopping through, Tony. Thank you. Appreciate you over here. Rhode Island and Massachusetts. Yes, I saw something for Rhode Island. I'm going to make sure I put that in my next week's video. I didn't put it on the list for this week, but because you are here, I know for my Section 8 Rhode Island videos, I don't think that a lot of people saw it, so I just kind of left it off the list. But knowing that someone is watching from Rhode Island, I will definitely put it on the list, and it will be coming soon. All right? Happy Sunday, guys that are coming in. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. So because it is Super Bowl Sunday and I'm preparing for different things, I had not came on with my face, but you guys, the information is what's important. All right. So moving on to St. Petersburg, Florida, there's an affordable housing community that is coming. It used to be a former lumber yard, guys. Yes, they are making so many things for housing these days. Churches, right? We talk about, all kinds of different places. Motels we've been talking about. So if you missed last Sunday's video, I suggest that you look in the live and you look to see hear rather what I talked about last week for affordable housing. So St. Petersburg, which is a really nice place there in Florida. I liked it when I visited. Not too big or whatever. I guess, it's just right. But look for affordable housing community coming there. It used to be a former lumber yard. All right. Also, in St. Petersburg, I'm not going to leave you hanging. It is a 264 unit community, actually. It's going to be at the Fairfield Avenue Apartments is what it's called. All right. They broke ground already. So be expecting that. All right. For teachers and first responders, guys, there is a new 278 unit. Yes, affordable housing for teachers and first responders in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It is being built right now. It is at 702 Manufacturers Road. It is a pilot program, and a percentage of the units will be exactly for the first responders and the teachers. I think that's a good thing. Kudos for them. All right, moving down my list, guys, to the city of La Villa. This is in Texas, okay? So this is near the FM 491 and East Mile 17. It is going to be low-cost homes, all right, on 12 acres. Someone has brought the 12 acres. What they want to do is they actually want to keep the land for the community. So it's going to be 40 to 50 homes built on here, but you will be actually able, catch this, to own the land, guys. So they're either going to donate it. They haven't decided if they're going to donate it or they're going to sell it really inexpensively. So this is for low income family housing. So look out for that in Texas. I'm trying to think where this is. It is, if I remember correctly, in Hidalgo, County. I think that's near McAllen, Texas. All right, that would be the nearest big city. All right, so moving on to workforce housing units, guys. We talked about that at the beginning of the video, what workforce housing is. This is for Monroe County, Florida, the Key Largo area at 95325 and 95351 Overseas Highway. It is at Divers Cove is what it will be called. There will be 79 units. So they're in talks about that right now for Key Largo. All right. All right. So also Durango, Colorado, La Plata County has 4 low-income units that were donated to a soup kitchen. So the soup kitchen there is called Manna Soup Kitchen Durango, and these tenants will pay no more than 30% of their gross monthly income and rent. All right, so clap, clap, clap for that. A food kitchen being donated, 4 units, and they're going to be, I believe, apartment buildings. So we need more organizations like that. So Durango, Colorado, you are getting some low income housing. All right. All right. Next up, we have Vancouver, Washington, the Second Step Housing Program. They actually provide transitional housing right now for homeless women, children, families, also individuals. All right. It is a program. Actually, there is another place that had tiny home units. All right. They're selling their tiny home community over to Second Step Housing. So right now you can get transitional housing if you're homeless or you're, a woman, family, or children, but they are going to take over a tiny house community. So they were given by the city. It was approved for $250,000 to afford also affordable housing over there. All right. The project will be in Fruit Valley, guys. So who you can contact is Second Step Housing. The Vancouver Housing Authority is the place that actually sold this tiny home village. So if you need to contact Vancouver Housing Authority, or you can contact the person that actually just got the unit, Second Step Housing. All right. So I believe, one other thing, Paducah, Kentucky. This is for domestic violence survivors, though, right now, people that are the victims of domestic violence. What they have is permanent housing over at Merryman House Domestic Crisis Center. Right now, they have a waiting list, but what they did is they opened 36 temporary shelter beds. All right. And eventually it's going to convert over to permanent housing. But why I'm mentioning it is because they're also going to add 48 new apartment units. All right. So if you know someone, pass it on, guys. That's all I can say is pass it on so that people can get the information. So I need your help. I need you to pass it and share it. And if you're not a subscriber here and you are looking for affordable housing throughout the USA, you can come back here on Sundays and Mondays where we talk affordable housing. So subscribe, like the video, give it a thumbs up, guys, and share the video. And then I will see you guys on a new video next week. I'll make sure that I include Rhode Island and Massachusetts. And if Tony, you are still here or come back to watch it later, make sure you go through my affordable housing playlist because there is a lot of resources I believe I did for the Massachusetts area already, where there are places to help you get housing, like your rent paid if you are behind on housing. I believe it was Massachusetts. It could have been Connecticut, but just double check, guys. You are missing out if you're not looking through the affordable housing playlist. All right. So I will see you guys next time. All right. I love you. Be well and be safe.